Carpe Diem? What's that?
I don't know. It's Latin.
Oh. What's Latin?
I don't know. I'm just a mayfly.
Live theatre is the heart and soul of the arts. Here in Ipswich, the Ipswich Little Theatre Company has been performing for over 70 years. Today, we're going to be taking a behind-the-scene look at the Time Flies rehearsal and what it's like to put on a play a year later. So Jim, what is your role here at Ipswich Little Theatre?
Oh, I have so many roles it just doesn't count. I'm president firstly. I'm also the bar manager. I'm also in charge of COVID response and the fire response or fire safety, and I direct and sometimes act.
So what I love about live theatre is quite simply the connection. It's the ability to feed off the emotional response from the audience. Like, you can hit a joke really well or whatever it is, and you can tangibly feel that from the audience.
The validation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What happened last year was we tried to bring this play together and we got one full season of production. Well, we were going to do the festival circuit and that was hopeful, but COVID has a way of being the gift that keeps on giving hell to everybody around. Being the person who runs the COVID response for the theatre, I wanted always to make sure that my cast and my crew were safe. So I just said, no, we're not going to do it. If we get the opportunity, we will do it next year.
We were pretty fortunate in the fact that we are so close that we could just pick it up again when we needed to.
Yeah.
You know, and we knew that, you know, if things weren't going to go ahead at the start of last year, which it definitely couldn't have, like we knew we were always going to get the opportunity to do it again because we all loved it so much and Jim loved directing it so much.
The mayfly only lives for one day, living just long enough to meet, mate, have offspring, and die.
Did he say meet, mate, have offspring, and die?
I did.
Why are you doing this play a year later?
I immediately knew I wanted to do this play. It's a comedy and I very rarely do comedies. But the other people in the cast also saw it and loved it and I knew that the people in the cast would be perfect in the play. It is just a fun play with a fun cast and we will make people smile. In fact, we will make them laugh.
We could fly to Paris.
Do we have time to fly to Paris?
Carpe Diem.
What has the process been of bringing this play back a year later, and what has that been like for you guys?
I think when we heard that Jim wanted to, Jim was definitely happy to go ahead with it 12 months later. I think we were like, oh, we should probably do a lines around and make sure we actually remember this thing. And it was amazing. Like we did it on a drive to somewhere and just pretty much remembered 95% of the script.
Yeah, we were like both
after
of us
not
were
doing it for 12 months, which was a bit crazy.
Yeah.
And then our first rehearsal just straight back into the swing of things. Hey.
What are your hopes for this play?
I just want to give the audiences a laugh, a good time. I want the actors themselves to be seen for the wonderful performers that they are. I don't really care whether we win any awards. We might, but I certainly think that my cast deserve recognition for the performances that they are giving.
What is Carpe Diem?
It means bon voyage.
Ignition.
Contact.
And we're out of here.
here.